Hey everyone, so we have Anastasia's banner. Real quick, so uh, address the elephant in the room. Yeah, I got hacked. I was doing some dumb shit and pretty much put it on myself. As most of the time when it happens, the person just puts it on themselves. So, yeah, I somewhat got to sort with. I changed all my passwords and everything. Uh, it's been going okay so far. Everything that I've changed normally and like changed it back hasn't been reactivated by the hacker or anything. Like they haven't gotten back into it, but they are like doing different things that like it's just like, oh, I have so many accounts everywhere that they're starting to branch out. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it does, probably best way to reach me was Twitter. My Twitter was also hacked, but I was able to get pretty much use it normally. It's just like they were tweeting on my account, so it took me a while to notice because like you tweeting doesn't actually like give you any notifications, obviously, unless people are liking and commenting or retweeting your shit. So yeah, so like I didn't even notice for a while, but all I did was delete the tweet, so then just like make a new password, and then that pretty much like prevents it. So yeah, best way to get contact with me is either YouTube comments, but it's pretty unreliable because YouTube is kind of RNG with what it decides to notify me with. Sometimes it'll show comments in my notifications, sometimes it won't. It just depends. So I'll be checking videos every now and then, but like best way again, Twitter DMs is where you want to hit me up at if you do care enough to let me know, and just in case it happens again. Again, shout out to the people that did let me know though. I had some subscribers of mine tell me in the DMs, so I appreciate them a lot. I didn't get back to them because I was sleeping when everything happened. So I woke up and it was like that. I was just like panicking as I woke up. Either way, enough rambling. We're here for Anastasia. I just wanted to give some context on the matter. So yeah. This time around we have Anastasia. She did not come with Priscilla, so these two dropped together, and then I guess these two are going to be separate. They did drop the second part of the event, which I'll probably make a video on, although the last stage is giving me a little trouble. I'm having a hard time clearing the auto conditions. I can clear it fine, but like I don't usually like clearing stages if I can't auto them, so I'm just like leaving it there. So yeah, the only requirement I'm having trouble with is dying, and yeah, so here we have Anastasia. She is indeed purple. Another, I guess the main color of this event is purple because everyone good is purple and they're so OP. I don't know what she does though, so I've been taking a look. This is going to be going in blind. So she does have a generic step up banner. We'll take a look at her stats and skills. She does look pretty cool. Love the art. Again, all the art hit slaps here. She's got attack, agility, and defense. Weird spread. She's got the 40% purple allies defense, if I believe. Yeah, purple allies defense. Then we have her basic. We'll take a look at the stats. 16k, 1k, 1200, 168, 50, 120, 20, 35. Pretty decent spread across the board. Nothing's bad. The attack's kind of like small, but then you can kind of get the 10% if you want to build towards it. We'll have to see what her kit, allows you to do. The agility, not the worst. Pretty sure she's solid all around. She's like an even spread, like I'd say. Then we have the basic. Take a look at that. It's going to be Iron Fang, Set Sail. Physically attack one enemy with 700% power and receive protection, resistance, and cover for 1 turn. Protection allows you not to get your buff stolen. Resistance, debuff immunity, and cover is the stance. Pretty solid basic, insanely strong, I would say. It depends on the rest of the kit, but as a basic in itself, some pretty powerful buffs to have. Then we have the skill 1, a tight situation is a business opportunity. It's going to be a passive at the beginning of battle for 3 turns. Purple allies will receive 100% defense and immunity to substitution, which is turning a buff into a debuff. Peel off and cooldown increase. When your HP drops below or down to 50% or lower, transfer all debuffs inflicted to you on 1 random enemy and receive incorporeal and cover for 1 turn. While your remaining HP is at 50% or lower, you receive 100% debuff and immunity to substitution, peel off the distraction. When your remaining HP is at 30% or more, you receive fatal damage. You survive at 1 HP. Okay, she's a tank. Good to have that intrinsically as her passive, the 1-hit survival at 30% or higher. Not bad. Pretty solid. Um, at the beginning of battle for 3 turns, you get the 100% defense for purple allies, and then the immunities to some other stuff, which are pretty strong. Substitution, I think, is rather somewhat new, so that's pretty good. You get some immunity to that. Peel off, obviously, is pretty good immunity. Cooldown increase is another solid immunity. Again, only for the 3 turns. And then when your HP drops below the 50% threshold, you get rid of all your debuffs, throw them onto an enemy, get incorporeal, which is insane, and cover. So you're gonna be dodging everything while having cover. So easy. While your remaining HP is 50% or lower, you receive 100% defense. So basically, whenever you proc that incorporeal and cover, you're also getting defense. How much is incorporeal? Yeah, both are 1 turn. Okay, not bad. So you're still gonna have the defense after the incorporeal leaves you. And then the same immunities, substitution, peel off, and instead of cooldown increase, it's gonna be distraction. So I do like that switch up because you're not gonna be needing cooldowns more or less. Also, it's not for purple allies; it's just for you. So the distraction helps a lot more to keep that, survivability, just to keep your passive going, especially because the 1-hit threshold that you want to keep active as much as possible. So the distraction immunity is nice. And that's just in general. There's no turn limit for this. It's just while you're under at 50% or lower. And then again, the 1-hit survival thing, really strong. We got here skill 2. It's going to be Mimi and the strongest lady, full speed ahead. I wonder why there's 2 names. Cooldown 3 turns, physically attack all enemies with 1200% power. The power of the skill increases the lower your HP, and if your HP is at 50% or lower, damage pierces to invincibility. Additionally, activate retroactive and permanently increase attack by 50% and agility by 30% for allies with 8000 HP or lower. So I like the agility buff. I like the buffs that she gets. It's just how to get. Again, I've always said that I hate characters that you need like a low HP number. I think I said that when Julius came around. There might be a workaround. I think a unit that can help out with that now. I can't remember if there is any purple units that can help out with lowering your HP on purpose. None of her skills do that, so that's interesting. She can't do it herself. She has to just get naturally down that low, which can be a little risky. I'm sure if you build your Anastasia pretty well, it can be somewhat consistent, but still. It's a power thing that increases the lower HP. It's whatever. And if your HP is 50%, damages pierces through invincibility. Everything pierces through invincibility nowadays, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Additionally, activate retroactive. It permanently increases action gauge attack by 50%. So the attack by 50% is pretty nice. It's just going to help out that much else. And then retroactive, I think, is the buff that restarts as if you just got into the match. I think that's what that is. A lot of buffs, hard time remembering. Pretty sure I'm 80% on it. Then agility for 30% for all allies with 8000 HP or lower. Don't know how common that is to get. Yeah, that's pretty uncommon. It's mainly just for yourself, huh? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about this Anastasia. I'm interested to see if she works well with other units. I mean, I would assume so. People always find niches for everything. We'll see. Then we'll take a look at her memory real quick. I don't believe that it's translated, so let me go ahead and do that myself. Okay, we got, if it ever translates, merchant. That is a very niche category. It's like her and Otto. That's off the top of my head. I don't know who else. It's agility and defense. Ugh. Alright, just had to scratch my nose there for a bit. It's agility and defense, as well as you get cover for the first turn of battle. Yeah, at the start of battle, give yourself cover for 1 turn. I don't know if retroactive activates memory passives as well. That could be pretty cool. So it's going to be 15% agility and then 25% defense. It's the worst spread. Yeah, we'll have to see. And then we also have the new event memory, so you have to take that into consideration as well. So that's going to do it for the stats and skills. I'd say she's pretty cool. Not sure how well she's going to work practically and consistently, but like if you do get her to work, she can be pretty powerful when it comes to incorporeal and being a tank for the team. You can really, especially in PvE, if you play your cards right, you can really like cheese a boss and tank like a massive hit that they do. If they do like a huge hit to your team, she could just get cover, and then obviously then incorporeal, just cover for it. Also, she gets cover from other things too, I think. And if you have a kid on the team, you just keep applying it, so that's pretty nice. Either way, this is gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.